How do we solve this nice exponential equation? We are asked to find the value of y in this expression. So I want you to recall that if x is equal to y, whatever we do to the right hand side, we must equally do to the left hand side. So if x is raised to the power of a, y will also, it will equal to y raised to the power of a. Maybe we use that logic in solving this equation. Now, what we're going to do is, if y to the power of y to the power of 3 is equal to 2 to the power of square root of 2, what we'll simply do is to see if we'll take the cube root of both sides. So if we take the cube root of both sides, we're going to have that expression to become this, to the cube of both sides. We're going to have that expression to give us this, and this would be equal to 2 to the power of 2 all to the power of what? 3. Now we've taken the cube of both sides. Since we've taken the cube of both sides, we now have to draw our attention to a law of indices. Now if we have a to the power of x multiplied by the exponent value of y, that can be equal to a to the power of y multiplied by the exponent value of x. This is equal to this. All we need to do is to exchange the powers. So if we apply that over here, we're going to have that expression to now give us y to the power of 3 multiplied by y to the power of 3, and this will be equal to 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by square root of 2. Good. Now I want us to simplify the right hand side. We want to look at an expression. If we have this value 2 to the power of 3. 2 to the power of 3 can be equal to 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by 2 to the power of 1. Now recall that this can be equal to 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by the square root of 2 square. The square root of 2 square is still equal to 2 to the power of 1. So 2 to the power of 3 can simply give us the 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by the square root of 2 to the power of 2. So that means we can simply replace that with that our expression over there. So we'll have the equation to now become y to the power of 3 all in bracket y to the power of 3. This can be replaced with, remember we'll have the value 2 to the power of 3 can be replaced with this whole value. So we'll have 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by the square root of 2 square, and all of this will be all to the power of the square root of 2. Fine. So having done that, from the right hand side we can see that 3 to the y to the power of 3 to the all over to the power of y to the power of 3 can be equal to, we have same exponent, so this can simplify to give us 2 root 2, right? All squared multiplied by the square root of 2. So if we simplify that expression, we will have y to the power of 3 all to the power of y to the power of 3 to be equal to 2 root 2 to the power of 2 root 2, because the exponent will have to multiply. So we have two expressions. Now come to think about this. When we have x to be equal to x to the power of x to be equal to y to the power of y, what do we have? We can have our x to be equal to y as long as y is greater than or equal to 0. So that means this expression can now give us y to the power of 3 equal to 2 to the 2 multiplied by the root 2. So that appears to be not the solution, but we can simplify that further. Now this expression can now give us y to the power of 3 to be equal to, nothing would have changed, the square root of 2 square, right? Can also multiply the square root of 2 to the power of 1. Nothing has changed. This can still give us 2 root 2. Now, according to the law of indices, this can be equal to the square root of what? Of 2 to the power of 3, right? So, y to the power of 3 can be equal to the square root of 2 to the power of 3. Now, recall we said earlier on that if our x is equal to y, so that means x to the power of 3 can still be equal to y to the power of 3. So we can, this can still be equal to y on this side can now be equal to the square root of what? 2, because they have the same what? The same exponent. So our y, the value for y is equal to the square root of 2. That's the solution to this exponential equation. Now I want to give you a task. I want you to take that value of y, which is equal to the square root of 2, substitute it into the original equation and find out if we can get the value of 2 to the power of the square root of 2, which is equal to what will be on the right hand side. Do that and drop your comments in the comment section, and I will be so glad to engage with you from there. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share this video with friends and colleagues, and remember to subscribe to our channel for more mathematics solutions. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.